have a great match.
Welcome everyone to the 2019 Bank Pool U.S. Open Championships presented by CueSports International, being held at Griff's Billiards in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is George Teja. Technical difficulty, if you guys can hear me out there. We're straightening it out right now.
Nope. I spot it.
I think
After the shoot.
let me check. That's where I normally play. Estimate. What do you say?
Yeah.
What's going on?
No combos. That banking the 4-ball to the side. Nice, Ian. Ian Costello. He's out of Brisbane, California, lives in Las Vegas. Fargo rated about 707. Much higher in bank pool, apparently.
Yeah, he's an excellent bank pool player,
Yeah,
excellent one-pocket player as well.
I like calling Ian the undercover man.
He kind of is
He's so
like a silent assassin.
Yeah, he's
Just
silent
a quiet
assassin.
killer.
Look at this. I thought he made that at first. And I think we're going to be watching. He's going to pocket this ball. He's playing safe. See, I would have banked that blue 2-ball all day long.
Yeah, I think I may have taken a swing at that one too.
But he's left nothing. So getting the cue ball, when he's trying to get Ian to leave the cue ball on the bottom part of the table where he leaves a side rail bank. That's what I'm thinking. That's what that safety was trying to accomplish. And Ian just went right ahead and banked the blue 2-ball right across the cross rail.
What a great shot.
There's your one pocket coming into play right there.
Yep. And
he's going to bank the
excellent
orange 5 up in
local
the corner,
one-pocket player.
upper right. It's going to stay out just a little. I don't think he quite got over there. Equipment is playing wonderful. We're sponsored today by Simona's Cloth, Jay Helford. What happened to our top there?
Preacher Bill with a nice cross-bank attempt there on that 8-ball.
JB Cases, Cyclop, CueSports International's Predator, and Discount Custom Apparel, bringing you the U.S. Open Bank Pool Championships. Ian needs 1 ball. Preacher Bill needs all 4 of these. If he cross banks it to the bottom right-hand corner, which he's not, he would leave the 2 balls up on top for an easy bank. So he's playing this bank down here, kind of a safety. He's going to catch the corner and sell it out. Oh, I left him a nice bank on this. Nice bank here. It's
Yeah,
just
this is a good-looking bank.
I would stop the cue ball because if he runs it down, he gives up an easy bank on the 7 and orange 5 up there.
And this is brand new cloth too,
no,
so
he
those
didn't make
pockets
it.
are going to be a little bit more accepting than normal.
Yeah. Yes, the new cloth makes a big difference. All the tables here today at Griff's are newly refelted. They played absolutely. They're playing great. I've never seen equipment play this good before.
Yeah, they do such a good job of maintaining and staying on top of the equipment
got a
here.
little bit of double kiss, so it would not count. He's left the shot here. It's a tough one. It's got a kiss. He's got to work out of the kiss. I wouldn't hesitate to four-rail this, either the 8-ball or the 1.
The 1 ball, yeah, I was looking at those two.
Sure. But it looks like he's banking this ball, and he got the kiss.
Yeah, you called it.
For you one-pocket players or people that play blank pool, when the ball's lined up straight to the pocket, you have to work out of a kiss usually. He's not left. He's left a nice. He could four-rail the 8.
2 in the corner.
It's there, or he's going to two-rail it. Stop the cue ball dead. Would be nice.
Yeah, I like the 2-rail from there.
Yeah,
That
I
looks
think
pretty
he made
good. How do you hit that ball?
He did hit it nice, real nice.
was
This
beautiful.
ball does bang cross corner. He's going to have to spin it a little bit. You have to twist it a little bit. But it does bank. He's going to put a little bit of left English on his cue ball, beat the kiss, and bank it over. It didn't go, not quite.
Oh, he held it out.
Ian might just fire this orange 5.
1 rail back.
One rail back.
Right
And
back
hit
where
it
he is.
inside English and just stiff it up a little bit. Looks good. Well, he's going left-hand English. I saw him playing left-hand English. It's his only shot. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
still
he's
going with the
using left,
left
isn't
hand. Yeah. No, it was inside English all day long and bring it back, get the cue ball out of the way. More than likely, we'll bank the 5 ball to the left-hand corner
5 ball
pocket.
cross corner.
I know the 1 and the 5 and the 7 are there, but he could probably 4-rail that 1 as well, like we were just talking a moment ago.
Yeah, well, if you have a if you have a 1-rail shot, I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
Because you're not, like in ring bank games, you're playing chip games. You get paid by the rail. Here, you don't get paid by the rail. You get paid by the ball, and your opponent needs 1, so he doesn't want to leave a shot. That's very. Oh, and that was it.
Wow.
That was a very nice shot.
Yes, it was.
I
think he thought he missed.
Speed, which made it very accepting, and the ball, the pocket accepted that ball.
I think he thought he missed it too, based on his
It
reaction
looked
as soon as he hit the ball, but
Yeah, it looked like he missed it.
turned out well.
Well, 1-0 in a race to 4. We've got 20 players in this year's one pocket U.S. Bank Pool U.S. Open. Last year we had also 20 players. Last year's champion was Shane Van Boney. Neil Jacobs came in 2nd, and Gary Lutman came in 3rd with Brandon Chuff following in at 4th. Now we can hear you perfect. Awesome.
We are all good now.
Okay, I think we got rid of our technical difficulties, and we're with you. And as you can hear, we can now hear the table too. That just got smashed. And looks like he made a ball.
He pocketed 2.
He pocketed 2 balls. They'll come back up.
1 rail to 7 in the side.
Mm-hmm. Straightforward. These are those shots. There are shots that bank pool players just eat up. Those are that's just cotton candy for them.
Hangers.
Hangers. Yeah. Preacher Bill Thompson is married. He's 66 years old. Lives here in Las Vegas. They own Annie's Kitchen, a little barbecue restaurant where the sauce makes it boss.
Nice.
He was very enjoyable to talk to when I interviewed him prior to this match. What a nice guy. What a great guy.
We've crossed paths a few times
Have you?
here in town. Never played against each other,
Uh-huh.
but the few times that we've spoken, he's always been such a gentleman.
Yes, he's a pastor, so that's why he's Preacher Bill. A pastor that plays pool. and he enjoys one pocket. He enjoys bank pool. Doesn't really care much for the other rotation games. Doesn't care for the bar tables or 7-foot tables.
He just likes his bank pool in his one
He
pocket.
likes his bank pool in his one pocket.
His big tables.
He says the bar tables are just too easy.
He said, "Hold on, let me take this call." He just took the call.
Okay, guys. For those of you guys out there that want to play in pro tournaments, that's a no-no. Usually the phones are turned off,
Yeah.
but
So we got some first-round entertainment already.
yes, we do. Folks out there in the live stream land, we're going to have matches at 12, 2, 4, and 6 every day for the next 9 days. And we're going to have 3 days of bank pool. We're going to have 3 days of straight pool races to 125. And then we're going to have 3 days of one pocket race to 3. The finals will be one game more. So it'll be a race to 4 in the finals. It's not a double dip. These were advertised as a little bit different format. But with the number of players, we've made it all double elimination. And that did not count because it went off the ball. So we're still at 0. Oh, Ian's got one ball. Excuse me. No, Ian's got one game. Preacher Bill has one ball. Is he banking this or playing safe? This banks, I believe. He's going to have to spin a little bit. It was hard to spin. He caught part of the corner. So he's left about the only shot I see Preacher Bill with is maybe banking the 4 ball, the purple 4, over to the right-hand corner pocket. It's in the middle of the table, banking it over to the, or, if he wants to get fancy, he can 2-rail it inside.
One ball cross up.
Oh, he went 1 ball. He goes by the 4. Now, see, I'll tell you right now, most bank pool players look for the cross-side banks right away. Well, nice combo, but didn't get you there. This 9 ball goes. That yellow 9 ball on the bottom there, he's doing something with a 5. Wow.
Try to narrowly
he got
avoid
it. He
had more than enough room, didn't he?
Yeah, he had more than enough room. I didn't think that would slide past that 5. It was tight. But there's your undercover man coming up with a shot that didn't look like it might go. But he knew it would because he's probably made it 150 times playing one pocket just last week.
Ian, a bit of an action guy, too.
Yes, he is. He likes the action. Every time there is a major tournament that I've been at, Ian's been there playing one of the top pros, getting just a little bit of weight and doing what he can to fatten his pocketbook. That's a nice shot. Crossed it real nice. I'm not sure there was room for it.
Broke out that problem situation a little bit. Freed up the 7.
Opened up some balls there. Not sure.
7 ball, 1 rail on my right end.
Oh, look at that. We can hear the players. They're mic'd up now.
There is a mic directly above the foot end of the table, right above the triangle.
Awesome. He's banking it back where he's at. Overcut it. And the cue ball might cost him. Ooh, it was close. That's a good safety. Although that yellow 9 ball on the left side of your screen bangs right back to where he's at if he chooses to shoot it.
I wondered why he didn't choose to shoot the 8 ball cross side there. It looked like an easier bank shot, but I understand now. I think he was worried about if he missed, where's the cue ball going to land, and he left a lot of distance on that shot for Ian.
That and the fact that the angle that he had the 8 ball at was pretty tough. It wasn't a natural angle. He'd have to bend it.
Yeah.
It was right between being able to cross it and hold it.
I gotcha.
He's just going to pocket this and play safe again. So he's a bit of a safety player, which works well when you're playing guys, in your local pool room. Playing aggressive players like Ian, they're going to find something. They're going to look for something. So you've got to be aggressive, in my opinion. The safeties will carry you at a lower level. They won't really carry you with higher level players.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there.
Yeah, and the other thing is that it might contain him for a shot, but you know you still need to make 5 balls to win the match or win the game. So see this 7-ball twist, and he's given up nothing. Possibly the 4. No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think he's got a shot. I think it might go by.
I think it'll go on the side.
Yeah.
If he wants to bank it between the 8 and the 9 to the right-hand side, yeah.
It's real close. If it does, he'll shoot it because it's yeah, cross side. Yeah, it was pretty tight. It would have been a nice 2-railer.
It would have, yes.
Now this 8-ball banks to the side, but he's going to bank the 9-ball or the 6-ball. 9-ball, and that's not going to get it. Now this 8-ball, he'll just eat this up. Preacher Bill should just eat this ball up. This is the kind of shot you don't want to leave playing the bank pool. Bank pool players just, I mean, they'll sit there and bet you all day on this shot. Ben says he will too.
Yeah, I like my chances
I like this
on
shot,
this one.
yeah. So does Preacher Bill.
Good shot there.
And he's got a shot on the 1. I mean, it's on the blue 2 in the opposite pocket. I don't see much of anything else.
It looks like we got 4 out of 6 pockets kind of hampered here.
Exactly. But that green 6 that's in the middle of the table, he's banking the 2-ball in the corner pocket underneath. So he's going to slide it underneath the 9. If it just rubs the rail, it'll go. And it didn't rub the rail; it hit dead center.
Wow.
Nice shot.
Now, if that ball would have rubbed off the 9, it wouldn't have counted.
Nope.
So,
Nope.
And it doesn't look like he had a huge window there, so that was a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that was a very nice shot. This is a $10,000 added tournament. We have 20 players. You're watching 2 of them. The top 8 players were seeded by Fargo and guaranteed to buy. They all come into play pretty quick here, though. Ian Costello is a 707 Fargo for those of you that are interested in Fargo. More so, he's a great regional player. He's not quite the Fargo rate that you would describe a pro, but he's a pretty strong regional player. And by that I mean in 2018 he was 5th place in the Andy Mercer Memorial 9-ball, 5th place in the Cole Dixon. He was 5th place at Freezers in 1 pocket, and in the 2018 U.S. Open he was 7th place. In 2019 he was 7th place at the Jay Swanson, and so you can see he's a top regional player. He's going to finish in the money in most tournaments that he plays in.
He's holding his own against some of the best out there.
Yeah, he sure does. And Bill likes to play, he just loves to play 1 pocket and bank pool. Local here in Vegas. Must take a lot of time. Nice shot there. Must take a lot of time running Andy's Kitchen. I got to go over and try his barbecue. It's nice to see Santa. When I was talking to him, I want some of that food.
If the sauce is boss, man,
yeah, the sauce makes it boss. How do you like that? I like it where the sauce makes it boss.
4 ball 2 rails to my left.
Other thing he likes to do is teach kids how to play pool. He really enjoys working with the juniors. That's one of my passions. I really enjoy it too. We have a nice program in Tucson that we've actually implemented in Arizona.
Oh, awesome.
They're having quarterly tournaments, all sponsored. There's no entry fees for the juniors.
That's very cool.
And oh, he ate it up with too much draw. There's a good big break for
we'll see
Preacher Bill.
2 balls get spotted here.
So there's no bank shot.
Folks that don't understand or don't quite know all the rules, Ian was penalized a shot, or excuse me, a ball for scratching there. So the ball that he pocketed, as well as a ball he had previously pocketed, count kind of as a penalty. We'll see his ball count drop.
I can't tell what he's playing here. He's calling the 7-ball cross corner.
almost
It's a beautiful
impossible
shot.
to avoid the kiss.
He's got to spin it. He had to spin it with outside English. It's a one-pocket shot.
Get that cue ball out of the way.
Hard to, you got to hit it perfect. Yeah. You got to spin away from the ball coming off the rail.
He was a little fortunate there to leave the 7 where he did. That 3 ball would have banked cross side. Boy, Ian is feeling
But
it.
Ian just went ahead and banked the ball that was in his way.
So now he'll readdress this one up here.
He's just going to.
And he's trying to play the point too.
He's
Yeah.
corner hooking him. He kind of got him. I think he's might be able to pocket the 9 ball, but he's going to leave the head ball.
Yeah, you gotta.
He's going to
Gotta
come
do
over.
something
Yeah,
for
he's going to come
coverage.
over. There you go. Right there.
It's actually a really good shot right there.
Yeah, it's a smart shot. Like I said, he contains well.
Yeah.
He does contain very well. It's just his offense has got to be, you got to make 5 balls.
Smart shot there by Ian.
There you go. Well, I believe Ian needs them all now, and Preacher Bill needs 1. What do you do here?
I don't know. Defend the 9 and
He's
try
gonna
to
give
tie
a
it
shot.
up behind the
He's
3.
going to give up a shot here, and it's free. If he just stops the ball up there, it's free. Oh, it's gone. That's going to leave a nice bank in the side pocket. Oh, it did too. Look at this angle. Oh, it got a little funny. He's going to fire at this ball. He's going to try to hold this up in the side. I think
That's a tough hold.
it's a tough hold. I think he might be. No, look at from there. It looks a lot better.
Yeah, it looks
Nice
more
camera
enticing
angle
from this angle.
From Vince there, it looks very enticing there. This ball
And
holds up nice.
It looks like he's loading up with inside too.
Inside
So
English.
yeah, he is.
And he held it. Ooh, he held it too much. Hair too much. And he's left the shot here, but if Ian misses this, he doesn't. Oh, that's such a nice bank. He's banking
Drilled
either
it.
the 9 ball or the purple 4. He's playing the 9. Going to hold the cue ball down here, I believe. There you go, just like that, and he makes that. And now he's got to slide off the 1 ball and take the cue ball to the top end of the table, which more than likely will give up a shot. Difficult one, but will give up a shot. And there's your shot. There's a 1 ball coming across. And I'll tell you right now, years and years and years ago, I used to play a guy down in Tucson. This was his bread and butter shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He couldn't make a straight in shot, but he could make this shot.
Oh man. It's been a while since I played in Tucson.
And there you go.
That was
Bread and butter. Bread and butter. So Preacher Bill wins his game, and they're tied at 1 in a race to 4.
Pretty impressive shot there
Yes,
from Bill.
it was. Yes, it was.
Trying to make a little statement there to Ian. Let him know he means business.
He raised a flag and says, I can shoot too. Or raised a rifle. I don't know what he... yeah.
Folks, we are coming to you live from Griff's Billiards here in beautiful Las Vegas. Today is Friday, May 24th, 2019. This is the U.S. Open Bank Pool Championships. And we thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. Ian with the break and scratch here in rack number 3.
And unfortunately, he's not even trying to make a ball that counts, but it's going to cost him 1.
Yeah, I just kind of wondered about that too.
He's -1. Starting out for the break.
We know yo.
We know yo when he says. And let's see what he's going to start off with here. There's not too much. He might bank the 2 ball in the corner. Oh, that 1 ball looks good in the side. Or does he like the 5? Oh, the 1 ball's inside the kitchen. He
Yeah, I
can't
was gonna
bank
say
it.
he's gonna have to.
He can't do
He's
that.
got to stay out of there.
I forgot about being behind the kitchen on the break. So much ball and hand rules and all the rotation and all the other games. And he made a nice bank, held it up nice too. He hasn't left himself much except for the 1 ball in the lower, on the left side of your screen there in the corner pocket. I don't see much else he can shoot at. And since he likes to contain, he might play safe because he doesn't want to give anything up. I don't think it's a bad idea to shoot the 1 ball. He's crossing the purple 4. It's a little tight. He had to get real tight to the 9-ball, and he's actually given up a nice shot on this lime 6 or the 8-ball going across. He's got a shot on the. He's selected the 1-ball.
Cross side, just narrowly avoid that 9-ball.
Actually, he's got more room than what it looks like. He's got probably 3 or 4 inches to get by that 9, I think. He's changed it. He's back banking. He likes the long rails, huh? That ball's pretty far away. But look how nice he hits this ball. How nice he hit that ball. That was the biggest pocket he could find. And by that I mean new cloth. He had probably close to 8 inches on the rail that he could hit to slide that in.
It's a good observation.
And he's doing the same with the 1 where he's at. He's got to be careful with the scratch here. Yeah, he overcut that ball, so he came inside that 7-ball up in the corner. But if he hits that full with a little bit of pace, that cue ball could have probably gone to the side. It ankles in that area. Nice bank on this 9-ball. That yellow. Look at that big Predator emblem on that, or the emblem on that.
The glove.
That Cyclop. Is it a glove?
Well, there's the Predator emblem on his glove, but there's a Cyclop dragon on the side of the 9-ball.
And that's what that is. I was going to mess with that. It's a Cyclop Hyperion ball. Those are the newest balls by Cyclop. They make that with an 8-ball, a 9-ball, and a 10-ball that has that emblem on it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, and on the other side of it, it's got a really big, bold number 9.
Okay, perfect. He's crossing the purple 4, corner pocket. And he did it very well. Nice shot, Preacher. He'll bank the 2-ball in the same pocket, or he could cross this 1.
1-ball cross.
Yep, he's going for that cross. I think he makes this ball.
Good call.
And he's got shape on the deuce. He's got a nice shot on the 2-ball. The one on the spot there.
Preacher Bill came to play this morning.
Yes, he did. We sent him home.
3 inside, 3 rails inside.
Oh, wow.
3 in the side. He must be feeling
It's
really
lined up.
good.
It's lined up real
It
nice
is.
for it. It's lined up nice. That might be in. Whoa.
I think if he softened that just a little bit, gave it a little more time to open up on that 3rd rail.
I agree.
3rd rail.
I liked stiffening it in the corner, though. And by stiffening it, I mean hitting it with pace and inside English.
Like that.
Like that. There you go. That shortens up your rails. You can almost play them almost straight back.
But how good is he hitting these straight back banks?
He hits them very, very well. I've played 1 pocket with him, and he hits just about everything really, really well. But he's made it very apparent that he prefers the long rail banks than the short rail banks.
Definitely.
And banks to the corners.
Definitely a 1-pocket player.
Definitely. But he plays all games. I mean, he does have that 7th at Freezers, or that 5th place at Freezers 1 pocket. But and he's also got a 7th place in the last year's U.S. Open 1 pocket.
So yeah, he's finishing up there.
Yeah, he'll play this ball in the corner pocket. On your left, on your right. I'm looking at him, and I got it wrong there. He called it in the right place, and nope, didn't open it up. He's given a shot. This 2-ball banks. This 2-ball bank's real nice. It's just a soft bank, and he might leave a shot though, so he might not shoot it. You see the angle on the 2? How it's across?
No.
You don't see that?
Yes.
It's one of my favorite banks.
You got to sneak that cue ball.
Yes, you sneak it right. You hold it on the rail.
Right next to it.
And it'll cross real well there.
Yeah, it took me a minute to see it.
Yeah. Well, he hit that ball pretty good, but it opened up quite a bit. The new cloth and the speed.
He kind of sold out an opportunity here on that 3-ball.
Big opportunity. Is that
tough? That's the 3 or the 5, actually.
I can't. It's tough to tell on the screen. Looks like the orange 5. He's going with the 7-ball, the teal 7. It's funny calling him by the color in bank pool is a lot easier and better than calling it by the ball number, because you see the colors better.
Yeah.
And since you're not playing rotation, it doesn't matter what the number is. It just counts as a ball. that orange ball on the left side up on the high rail there banks back real nice. This is a harder bank though because he's gonna stiffen this up. He's gonna hit it hard. Well, no, he made a liar out of me. He hit it with perfect speed, and it looked like he was winding up to hit it hard because of the angle. But he just hit that beautifully. And actually hitting it soft like he just did makes it a bigger pocket. It's going to slide off that new cloth. It's going to slide a little bit. He's going back with the, same shot and same result.
He's on fire with those.
Yeah, and he'll back bank this either the 8 ball or this other ball. Yeah, the 7 ball there, and where he's at. And this, if he holds his cue ball, and he did, no, he didn't. He ran the cue ball down. He might not have been able to hold it. He could have banked the 8 ball next. But now they both. See, is that 4 for Ian? Yeah, he needs 1. Is he giving up a shot here? I don't think so.
Not too much.
Look like
That's
it,
not
no.
too bad.
Yeah, if he tries
There
to
might
bank,
be a cross on the 2.
Not in the lower left-hand corner.
The upper right, as you're
Upper
viewing
right,
the screen
yes.
now.
It looks like it has a kiss. He can spin away from it though, and it is a 1-pocket shot, and he likes that game. So let's see if he goes for that left-hand English. Cut the deuce, the blue 2 as good as you can, and send it over to that pocket. It's going to barely miss the 8.
See if we can hear what he calls. There's a microphone right near him. Didn't hear him call anything.
So you can put 3 in the corner.
And Preacher Bill looks like he's playing with a Predator Revo.
Just said he's playing this 3 rails in the corner.
Wow. Short. 2 rails short. And he's left a nice bank shot on the 2 ball, the blue 2. It can either be crossed or 2-railed. Went short with it. Oh, he's left a nice back bank. Oh, yeah, I don't like leaving this shot to anybody.
Back up under.
I think he's going to jump all over this.
He hit that.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, and he lost the cue ball on top of it.
Didn't expect that. I don't think
That
he did
was
either.
a very lucky break to make that ball.
Tie them both up
It
now.
ties them both up. Yeah, he can bank the bottom ball across corner, but makes it a lot tougher than just having the ball on the spot and being able to bank it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sponsors again are Cyclop, Simonis Cloth, Predator. Jay Helford, he wants to promote pool, and
Big thank you for
big thank you to Jay Helford for putting up some money for these
Well, we're
tournaments.
yes, very generous contribution.
He likes to promote bank pool and 1-pocket, so he that's going to be close, but close to the rail. He's playing safe still, but this is a.
Yeah, I look for this table to play a little bit different over the course of the next week or so as we wind through these 3 championship events.
He is such a 1-pocket player. He's got a nice 2-rail bank on that 8 ball on the side, but he went with this one. It's further away. The other one was easier to control the cue ball, and it laid real nice to 2-rail it in the side pocket. Oh, he's giving up a shot here. If he makes this, he's going to have a shot on that yellow 9, and he's got a shot on that 9. We're going to be down to 1 ball.
Yeah, we could see
And he's probably going to, I don't know if he plays shape for it, but how can you not? This is a high percentage bank shot.
he doesn't have to do much with the cue
No.
ball either.
No. Just has to make this and he'll.
Oh, no.
Oh. Well, that just changed.
And he left Ian, one of Ian's favorites.
Oh, my, yes.
Let's see how he handles this as a right-handed player. Yep, that's what I'd
Behind
be
the
doing too, I
back.
think. It sounds, some people think it's flashy, you're showing off.
That's the only way you can reach it.
Yeah, it's you know, we'll grab a bridge, grab an extension. Some people, myself included, are extremely comfortable with shooting this. Not a whole lot of them, but this happens to be one of the ones that happened to lie in the right spot to make that shot
He missed it.
a little bit easier than it appeared.
He's going to go up. Oh, he's playing safe here.
I don't know about that.
Well, this gives him a free shot. Well, actually, it's not that free. If he chooses to shoot it in the left-hand corner pocket up on top where he's standing, he could scratch. So he's chosen the right hand. And this could. No, he's all right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be close because it'll slide, but not that much. But see, that was safe. With the 8 ball there, it was a free shot. And he just needs one. Where the sauce makes it boss is what Preacher Bill's thinking right now. Andy's kitchen. I want to go get some barbecue now.
Close corner.
Watch him spin this away from the right-hand rail with the cue ball. He's using a lot of left-hand English to spin away. He probably still will get a kiss. Maybe not though. Oh, he crossed it all the way. What a nice shot. That was actually a really good shot.
Yeah, that was.
He shot it the opposite way. A lot of players don't like to shoot that shot that way because you scratch 2 rails in the bottom corner. And Ian is going to come pretty close to this shot. Nope, not close enough. But it can't get much closer than that. It's a good little match. We're tied in games. The race to 4. We're real close with the balls. Nice opening game for you guys on the stream. We've got 20 players, and those 20 players include Billy Thorpe, Shane Van Boning, Warren Kiamko, John Mora. See, is John on here? I thought he was.
John is, yes.
Yeah.
He is here.
Trying to read these guys off for you.
Mr. Smooth.
Mark Vidal Clermont, Gus Brasino, Chris Adams.
That was a beautiful shot there from Ian.
Gary Lutman, Mitch Ellerman,
Take a couple chances.
Joel Peck, Michael Dunn, David Zeep, John Phillips, Gabe Owen. There's a bank pool player for you.
Former U.S. Open champion as well.
Yeah. You got some players. You got some guys. Neil Jacobs. Neil was second last year, I believe. Yes, he was. He was second in last year's tournament.
Bill Thompson's going to be breaking rack number 4 here. Ian has a 2-1 game lead. We are racing to 4.
Sommerfeld, Abender. Got 20 players for you this year.
Another dry break.
Well, it doesn't matter the strike, except you don't get to continue. You don't get the first shot. And right now the balls are broken up pretty, I'm going to say a little on the funny side. He doesn't really have a shot. There is a shot, but it's really tight. The orange 5 right next to the cue ball would bank to the upper right-hand corner pocket. Tough shot. But this one banks better. He found a better shot. And leave it to the end. He'll always find the better shot.
He does a good job at finding the pocket that, like you were saying a moment ago, is the biggest at the moment.
Yes. Well, the corner pockets are the biggest. Well, not really. I say that because of the new cloth. So that
they play the biggest.
They play the biggest.
They play bigger.
Exactly. Nice way to put it. Thanks, Ben. Ben, you're always saving me. That's awesome. I like it. He's going to stiff this up a little bit for this corner pocket. He's going to cross it, looks like. Yeah, he did. I thought it was better stiffed than crossed. That's why I thought he was going to stiff it when I called the shot.
Excellent speed, just about an 1.5 inches, 2 inches off on his line.
The speed you just saw Preacher Bill shoot that shot is not a speed that most bank players use.
No, yeah, usually
it's pretty hard.
No room for rolling off.
That teal 7 up in the upper left-hand corner, we'll be banking right back where he's going to shoot from. That's a nice shot. It's a great bank shot. Problem
ball
is,
back when
yeah, that's a 7. We call the 6, but it is the 7, and I think we know what it is. And he didn't hit it as well as he could have, or might have.
3 ball.
Yes. 3 ball banks to the side. And to the side, it finds the side pocket.
2 ball.
2 ball. This is a nice stiff. This should be have a little bit of pace on it. And he's left him treetop. There's not much of a shot here. In fact, I can't find one. He's going to look to play safe. I'd go off the 9 ball there and put the cue ball right up against it.
Yeah, Ian did good with his cue ball there.
Yes, he did. He contained. And knowing that Preacherville likes to contend, he's calling the
Well, we've got this.
2 rails in the side pocket. He's calling.
Say, while we've got this overhead view, you can actually kind of see the side of the 9 ball right there. It's got a big, fat black 9 on the side of it. A little bit different than the traditional look, but it's pretty interesting.
And the Cyclop balls have it's not a round circle around the number. It's an octagon, small stop sign.
Yeah.
Around it.
Octagon or hexagon, one of those.
Yeah, it's one of the 2. It's either 6-sided.
I think it's 6, honestly.
Is it? Okay. And he's made this one? No. Close enough, though.
Fooled us. I thought it was in, too.
Yeah, it looked good. Now, he can either bank the blue 2 and where he's at, or he could also bank that teal 7 on the right rail there. One of the things about bank pool is you always have choices. It's like one pocket. You have 2 or 3 options. And it's important to choose the right one.
I think he called this 2 rails.
Oh, that purple 4 might bank, but he's got to beat the kiss. The way it lays, it seems to have a kiss. So he's not even going to shoot it. He's 1 rail into 1 ball, the yellow 1. He opened it up a little too much, or did he make that? No, he opened it up a little too much. Wisely done to have that pocket accepted. I like firing that shot, though.
I'm looking off to the right of our screen here, and we've got Mr. Bill Thompson screwing together another cue.
Well, I guess he's going to change from that Predator Revo to his standard wooden cue. Oh, he's changing cues altogether.
Yeah, it's not just a shaft. He's switching the whole entire cue. Let's see how it
I wonder how long he's been playing with that Predator Revo.
affects these results here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I know I kind of bounce back and forth. I've got a couple of Revos, but I go from the Revo back to the 314-3. Kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. And
you're just a Predator fan.
I do have a little bit of a relationship with Predator.
Good for you. They're a good company to have a relationship with. They stand behind their products. They make a nice cue. They're very innovative.
They are. They take care of their
6 ball twice cross.
Their customers.
Their customers and their players.
Yes, they do.
Sponsor events like this. Awesome company.
And they have a variety of products that make it nice for pool. The chalk is great. Their shafts are awesome.
Cues, chalks, extensions, gloves,
cases.
I'm sure there's a handful more things that are slipping my mind at the moment.
Yeah, they have the whole group. One of the things about cases, though, is JB Cases is also one of our sponsors.
That's right.
7 ball cross.
Mr. John Barton.
Mr. John Barton. I actually have a JB case. It's their butterfly with the leather.
Oh,
basically the top of the line case.
Those are nice.
It's awesome.
I had one of the JB Ruggeds. Fortunately, right before last year's U.S. Opens, it walked away from a pool hall.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
I left it unattended for a few minutes and went back for it, and it was gone.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's
live and learn.
Unfortunate. What do you have here? I don't see much of a shot here. You can bank it. He's going to 2-rail it in the side pocket, lower side pocket on your screen. And he's made this ball. He's made. Oh, it's going to open up.
Gosh.
It's opening up.
He made that.
A little too soft. a little too soft. He hits that a little harder, and that ball would have held. Would have held up a little bit more on that last rail and gone right in the middle of the pocket. He's just going to pocket the ball. He's going to leave a bank shot on the 5. Oh, he didn't hold the cue ball. See, he made sure he brought the cue ball back so he doesn't give up a bank shot on that bank shot on the orange 5. But this 8 ball does go if he chooses to fire it. Oh, no, it still does. He's banking the 4 ball at right to where his hand is. Oh, he didn't cut that ball. He hit it straight across. Right across the face. Slapped it.
2 ball cross 1.
Oh, this is a nice shot for a 1-pocket player. And you're going to get to watch all these 1-pocket players 5 days from now. Oh, a nice shot. And we're looking at him watching him play this orange 5 ball right back to where he's at. Or he might cross the 4.
Cross that.
He is the real bank pool player.
Good call.
Yeah. See, Ian would probably bank the 5. The 4 is an easier shot. It's closer. It travels less distance, and you can hold it up a lot better, just like that. That was an awesome shot.
And now he's still got.
Now he's back.
Now
for,
he's back for
he's
the
got
5.
the 5. And he's laying perfect for this. I tell you, most bank pool players will bet you even money on this shot. I know Ian will. In fact, he might even give you odds. Oh, see how that accepted it?
Yep. Wiped its feet a little bit.
I'll tell you what, 3 weeks from now, that shot won't go. That shot would have come out.
Shoot, we'll be able to see that about a week from now in the 1-pocket tournament. We'll see how
exactly.
How different it reacts between now and then.
It'll be changing almost every day. That's one of the things about tables. You know, they change with the weather. They change with humidity. They change with the amount of people in the room. They can change just a hair.
Yeah.
He's banking this 8. Kiss. Yeah, all day. I thought he'd shoot the 1 ball. I'm a little surprised you didn't recognize that kiss.
6 ball cross that.
Ian leads 2 games to 1, but he's trailing in balls this game. And he's giving up a shot here that's a high percentage for this gentleman. It got away from him and I mean just
Look at his
hair.
face too. I have the same face he has right now. Like, ooh, I thought it was in.
He's gonna hold this out. Yeah, he couldn't hold that out. He crossed it. It was laying just where you couldn't hold it and where you couldn't
9
cross
ball
it.
cross 1.
And again, that bank might have gone 3 weeks from now when that English would have taken. Chin. And same thing with the 1, same place. He's got to do a little something with the cue. He's got to hold it on the bottom rail. He's going to run by it.
He only needs
this
the
good
1.
kiss.
Only needs the 1 ball.
Just needs the 1.
He's got
and
it.
He's made it. Yeah.
He has
Oh,
got
it's
it.
cue ball. Cue ball.
Oh wow. Wow.
Ian wants to know if they can leave it up there for the next 5 minutes, or maybe it'll fall in. Preacher Bill ties it up, 2 games apiece. He's making a match out of this. Awesome. When they first started, I'd never seen Preacher Bill play. Preacher Ron. He's a player out of Phoenix. He'll be here for the 1-pocket, though.
Will he really?
Yes, he will. He's lined up for the 1-pocket.
Ron Rutan.
Ron Rutan, good friend. Anyway, when I was watching him hit balls, and I thought to myself, this guy loves pool. I mean, paid a $500 entry, and I know Ian's speed, so I kind of favored Ian, but I didn't know anything about Preacher Bill, and seeing this isn't a very even game so far.
Yeah, they've both definitely shown their strengths.
This 9 ball looks like it bangs to the side. He's got to get the cue ball out of the way, though. He's going to have to hit that with left English and stun the cue ball to the right.
Cross that, man.
He's going center. Center
He's
draw.
holding it.
Oh,
Held it too much.
that didn't work. He had to cross it. I think that was an English shot. That had to be spun over, spun up. It laid kind of funny. Oh, he'll be banking this pretty good. Yep. Oh, yeah, it's a high percentage bank shot. I'll tell you, that's the shot that most bank pool players will practice, and most one-pocket players will practice, is banking the ball off the spot to the corners. That comes up a lot, so you want to practice those.
Just tried the same shot on the 8. Nearly made it, but rattled it.
He'll make this 4-ball all day. He'll follow the cue ball. See, I would have followed the cue ball to the head rail, not to the side like he did, but to the head rail, and crossed it. He didn't. That surprised me. That laid real nice. There's different ways of shooting shots. You just see them a little different.
He's elevated, but I bet he shoots the 6.
I would shoot the 7-ball all day long.
He just called it
to
to
the corner. Yes, he did.
He loves that.
I never elevate.
Get out of the way.
I can't. I could be straight into the side pocket. I could have this shot if I had to elevate. No chance.
No?
No.
Note taken. Save that for later.
He'll be banking his red 3. Side pocket. Oh, he hit that good. I mean, that ball was in all the way. And it looked like it was short, didn't it?
Thought so for a moment.
It looked like he hit it short, but he opened it up nice with just a hint of English, and knowing that the table is, fairly new cloth and it's going to spread a little more. Crossed it in the corner pocket. Where's his cue ball go? Yeah, and the drink.
Ooh, oh no. It's the second time we've
he
seen
made
him
a
do
ball
that.
that was there, right? And
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
made a
it's
ball
the
that
second
was
time
there.
we've seen him
Yes.
pocket a ball and followed up with the cue ball dropping as well.
Yeah, he wants himself a good angle here. Now, the way he has this lined up, he's stiffened the ball. He's just going to hit it with a little bit of pace, going to the side. Not enough pace and a little too much of a cut. He's one railing the one. This is a good 2-rail shot. And he 1-railed it. See, he likes that. He likes that long rail bank.
He does.
He really does. I'm telling you. You don't really see an available shot, but that purple 4 will 2-rail to the bottom right-hand corner pocket.
1-ball cross corner.
He's going with the 1-ball. Oh, I see. It goes right by. That's his bread and butter shot, remember?
He's
That's what
loving
he
these.
won that game with, yeah. That was a little tough, though. Had to be thin. Shooting that shot, you're risking. If you hit it too thin, you could scratch. A lot of players avoid that shot.
Well, he hasn't left a whole lot on offer for Ian here.
He's left the same shot I just called. He's going to play safe, though. He's going to run up against it and just contain him. He's got absolutely nothing. He'll probably do the same thing. Be real careful not to push it. Yeah, it's hard to shoot that shot.
Yeah.
It takes a special touch to shoot it.
And not shoot it illegally.
Exactly.
Again, didn't really sell out too much. It's good when you made your opponent study.
Yeah.
Didn't sell out anything obvious.
Well, he'd be crazy enough to shoot that. He's shooting the 7-ball. Deal 7. Yeah, he's just playing safe. Gonna put the cue ball up. Again, contained. They're tied at games. 2 apiece. There's only 1 ball separating them in this game. There's 8 balls to be had. Each player just needs 5. I want to thank you guys out there on the live stream. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for supporting CueSports International. Hope you enjoy enjoy these matches that we're bringing to you. Great production team by Vince Rockefeller and I forget Tim's last name. They work together. Ben Sutherland doing commentary with me. That's awesome. First time. I really enjoyed his commentary that I listened to these last couple months.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, this is the first time we've had the opportunity to work together.
Yes, it is. Well, you didn't start the commentating until about a month ago.
Yeah,
that was your first gig.
Wasn't too long ago.
I guess it's been a couple.
It was the first kind of.
The Jay Swanson.
Yeah, the Swanson was kind of the first bigger event that I had done.
I thought you'd do well with it when I heard you. I thought that was fun.
6 ball.
I had a blast doing it too. To be perfectly honest with you.
I'd like to get out more a little bit, from Tucson. It's just. Oh, I'm surprised he missed that bank shot. This 9 ball is going to be fine in his corner pocket. I wonder if he'll shoot it with pocket speed, or he's making the 4, not the 9. Totally surprised. Two balls. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure what the score was. I was totally surprised that he chose to bank the 4 ball instead of the 9. He's given up the 4 ball here. He's given up both of them. They both go. That's going to be
beautiful shot.
Dead in. I was going to say that's going to be real close. It was dead center. What a shot.
Tim's last name is Wampler.
Wampler.
W-A-M-P-L-E-R.
Tim Wampler.
Generally the man behind the camera. Does a great job.
You know, guys, for those of you on the live stream, we have got a summer full of pool coming up for you guys. I mean, absolutely full. Nice shot. That was so close. I thought that went by.
I don't care.
Sometimes I get mixed up with these two.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We're talking about calling the wrong ball.
Okay.
But CueSports International is the parent company to the BCA Pool League and the USA Pool Leagues. BCA Pool League will have its World Championships July 17th through the 27th, the same time that the USA Pool League will be holding theirs. Then there's a Diamond Las Vegas 9-ball open, $25,000 added. It's $275 entry, played on 9-foot diamond tables, 128-player limit, July 17th through the 20th. Followed by the Predator World 10-ball championships. That's $100,000 added. And this is an invitational tournament. They're going to invite 64. They're going to invite 64 players, out of which 32 are guaranteed money.
It's pretty awesome.
You can find the information online at theworld10ball.com.
Well, about 2-3 weeks after those events, we have 2 more U.S. Open events right here at Griff's. U.S. Open 8-ball and the U.S. Open 10-ball championships.
Yes.
So we have, like you said,
a full
summer of pool here.
Gosh.
Vegas is the city to be in.
It's becoming the pool capital. It really is. You know, this is the second year in a row that it's brought in a lot of players. We're a little light in the field here, but this summer will be pretty heavy. It just seems we're getting more international players.
Yes.
In the area,
yes.
And it's really growing the fields, and it's really growing pool. It's giving you guys a lot to look at. There's a lot of pool tournaments competing now for players. Just playing safe. Oh, what's he giving up? He's giving up the 1 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket. Or will he choose to shoot the orange 5? It's one or the other. He's called the 1. Those were the 2 shots available, and he scratched again. Ouch. Yeah. He's going to have 1 ball left.
What's that one?
Oops.
Did not
The
want
dreaded The dreaded kiss, something you don't want to do in a bank pool is kiss. That's why most bank pool players don't date.
Ian gonna play his
It's my
bread and butter shot.
Yes, it is. Boy, that's a lot of butter on that bread. He hit that ball good.
Yeah, he did.
That was almost as good as Preacher Bill, where the sauce makes it boss. And we're looking at this orange 5 or the 8. He'll stiffen this up. Yeah. Hard to hold that ball, but he
Might have left a straight back 5 ball. Oh, I retract my previous statement.
You know what shot I like here following this ball? I like two-railing that orange 5 into the side pocket on the left. Look how nice it lines up. It's just lined up for that shot. But he goes back to his bread and butter, and all he got was bread, no butter. Dry toast.
Dry toast.
What kind of a shot we got here? But I don't see this 9-ball banks. The 9-ball banks to the left-hand corner. But he's playing the 6-ball instead, the lime green 6. This is a nice shot. If he makes this, it's going to be, wow. That's a tough shot. That's a tough shot to turn back. That shot can be made when the cloth is worn. It'll take the English. The new cloth doesn't take that straight English yet.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, there goes
That's
the
the
cue
cue
ball
ball.
again. He had 2. Now he's back to 1. He makes 2 and then scratches. Makes 2 and scratches. I'm sorry, he gets the 2 and scratches. Doesn't make 2.
Still wasting no time.
It's
Calling this 8 cross-side.
oh no, that's a natural.
6 ball back up under the
This shot is a nice ball playing one pocket. This is a nice shot. I think well he overcut it. Hit that ball with a lot of right hand English.
Yeah.
It almost makes it natural. Just such a natural shot. And you control the cue ball real well if like if you have to hold it up there. It's nice control. Is he spinning this ball over and across it? No, he's just playing safe. Well, he's giving up a shot on the lime 6.
And the 1.
And the 1.
Ian would probably take the 1 on.
The thing about the 1 is it looks like it might graze that 9-ball. So it could leave a shot. The cue ball's going to stay down here. He doesn't want to leave the cue ball down. He doesn't want to give up a shot to the side pockets. Oh, he's crossing this. A little bit of draw so he doesn't scratch. Should cross pretty nice. A little too much.
Still
Too
almost
much.
went.
Too much sauce. Actually, the wrong player played that for me to say that. He's banking this 1 ball. If he's comfortable with the shot, he might play shape on the 3 or the 5. Yeah, he wasn't comfortable with it. He stiffened it up. If a player's comfortable with that shot, I guarantee you they'll play shape on that ball, on those 2 balls.
Ian's going to cross the 7 to the lower right as you view your screen now. Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty gin. See, on worn cloth, that probably hangs out.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And he's been hitting these really good. He held that one. It's too much speed.
You put the curse on him, George.
Yeah, well.
I think we might end up doing that a few times throughout the week.
I don't believe in commentators' curse.
No?
No, they can't hear us. They have no idea what we're thinking. We have no magical powers.
Well, you may not, but...
Well, I'm sorry, I forget who I'm with.
5 ball plus go.
I've heard you're kind of legendary, but, you know. They're opening up, I tell you. Needs a little more pace on that. He'll play the probably play the 5 ball.
Good call. Straight back down left.
That's in.
Good speed, looks like.
He'll do the same thing with the lime 6 in the same pocket. If he makes this, he's playing the 1 ball next.
And that one looks good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
That still might slide almost. Oh, just a little harder. It might have slid in. It might have gone all the way. It banks to the corner on the upper left-hand side. Just barely goes by that 5. Wrong side. Does he fire this orange 5 in?
Yep.
It's one of my favorite
Actually, I think
banks.
that's the 3, but yeah, you're right. I think that is. I see the 5 in the trap down here.
Yep.
It doesn't matter, Ian says. Put up any ball you want.
I guess I'll apologize for calling the colors wrong.
Yeah, we're likely to do that quite a bit. I should have just not even said anything.
No, I'm glad you said something because it makes me look. Next time I'm going to call it, he's going to shoot that ball right there in front of the cue ball. Well, this yellow one's going to be fired at. I guarantee you that. That one I can tell. Looks like he held it up. Yeah, he's a little.
He's certainly.
He hits those balls just a little fat.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's certainly spinning the ball less with this cue than he was when he had his first cue in his hand.
Yeah.
That could be a
this
shaft
could be
reaction. What a great shot.
Is it going to go? No. Here's a 2-rail shot here to the side pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Just comes across it with a little bit of.
Got to elevate.
English.
Got to just miss.
No, he just just cross it. He'll just cross it. Doesn't have to elevate. Oh, he is holding it. You were right. This might get a kiss. No, that's. I thought that would cross very, very well. Because he had to cut it more, send the cue ball out.
Ian with the straight back.
Yeah, these straight backs aren't easy. And those are the ones that good, really good top level bank pool players will fire warp speed. They just straighten it out. They just really hold it and straighten it out. Come straight back to the pocket. And he's playing. He's going to give up a shot on the 9.
He might get behind the point.
No, he's not. He's playing
wow.
the 4. He's actually made it very tough. I'm going to try to see. His only shot really here is to kick the lime green 6 in. But he hits that ball and he'll give it up. That ball's in the way if it opens up too much, and he could scratch. That was a great shot by Preacher Bill.
That was.
That was a great shot.
He brought the corner pocket point into play.
Yes, he did.
Beautiful save.
And he risked scratching there to get it. But see, that'd be like a good snooker where he gets rewarded because he goes back a point. His opponent goes back a point. That'd have been a great shot if it worked out for him. Oh, he's banking this ball. I'm surprised he missed that.
Surprised he one-stroked it.
Yeah.
He does play rather quick, but I figured he would have taken another
this could put
couple of
Preacher
seconds.
Bill in the game here. Needs this one in the 9. Ooh. Is that in? Looks like it. Yes, it is. And someone just got on the hill. Just got to the top. Let's see if he can find his way down before the other player reaches him. They've traded games since the very beginning. He with the first, Preacher Bill with the second, and so on. And now he leads 3 games to 2 in a race to 4. But my, what a week we have for you. 3 days of bank pool, 3 days of straight pool, and then 3 days of 1 pocket. Get your friends, call your friends, get that. That's a good price for that stream, by the way. It's $69.99.
Yeah, for 9 days.
For 9 days of streaming.
Do the math on that. That's what, 50 cents an hour, 75 cents an hour, something like that.
I'm not sure, but if you can't stand my voice, we'll have Mitch Ellerman in the booth for you later. How's that?
That's right. We should let folks know that we'll have Mitch cycling in and out when he's not playing. I just received word. Our 2 p.m. match for today will be John Mora versus John Phillips.
Oh, there you go. I don't know John Phillips, but I do know of John Mora. And there goes the cue ball. Now, I think earlier I had said something about Preacher Bill containing his opponent with safeties, or trying to. One of the things I've noticed is I don't think I've seen Preacher Bill scratch yet, but I've seen 4 or 5 scratches out of Ian.
I'm trying to do some quick recap in my head. I don't recall seeing a scratch out of Bill as well.
He takes care of that cue ball. And I mean, that last shot where he corner hooked him, I thought he was in the drink. I thought it was just going to fly right in.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to follow.
It was so well done. That's a nice bank shot by Ian. And that lime 6 ball will bank to the left-hand corner. Got to twist it a little bit. He twisted it so nice.
Wow.
Nice shot.
That ball went way out and back end.
That is one of my favorite shots, and his too, apparently.
It's one of my favorites to watch. I'm not no good at hitting it, but I like it when, I don't want to say defy physics, but you kind of do to a point there where you're...
Well, you shoot it out and bring it back.
Yeah.
It's
far from natural. So far from natural, but
it
turns out
beautiful.
beautiful.
It is a nice shot. It is a very nice shot. I don't see what he's got here. He's going to cut the 3 ball, looks like, and go up to the top where he's at. Yep. And he's given up absolutely the 2 ball. The blue 2 next to the 8 ball there in the middle on the spot. He's going to bank it up to the corner. Not much else to shoot at. This is a good shot for him, though. Yeah, it's a good shot. At about 30 miles an hour, he just pocketed the ball, split the wicket. Now I don't see much of a shot here. He's going to just go ahead and play safe. He's pocketing the ball, coming over, and I'm not sure if that 1 ball will go by or not, if he'll even try the shot. Because if he attempts to bank the 1 ball, he might give up a shot, but he probably will give up a shot on the 3 and the side. And you don't want to give up side pocket shots. He's going to play the same 2-rail safety. There you go. Oh, he lost the cue ball.
Uh-oh.
Now, see, there I might have...
cursed him?
I might have cursed him. I just noted how he hadn't scratched, and bingo. Up jumps the devil. He'll be banking that purple ball right to where he's at. You gotta be a little careful with the cue ball here, though. Oh, he banked the 1. I guess he didn't like the clearance going by the 3. Or he just has better shot selection than I do, one of you. But I'm not playing him, so I'm just trying to guess what he might do.
Cross banking the 3.
Yes, he is, and it's a nice one. He'll be real close. Yeah. Oh, not the cue ball. Ooh. And he's going to put the 5 ball in the same place.
5 ball.
So take a little spin. Not much, but just a little. Make sure you avoid that 1.
Watch your cue ball tracking.
Yeah. Now see that bank shot, anything right around the first diamond there when you bank it and your cue ball's below the pocket, I mean below the bank, below it, you have to be careful not to scratch in that upper right-hand corner. It's almost a lot of one-pocket players see that, and they will avoid even shooting the shot.
1-0.
Or they'll shoot it with pace and draw the ball. Is
he owed a ball from the scratch on the previous inning.
Correct. I'm surprised he's not banking his 8 ball.
I kind of am too.
Well, I know one thing. Preacher Bill's going to put some sauce on this one and make it boss right in the side. And we could have have fun betting dimes and nickels here on each shot. I think he makes this all day. Ooh. Caught
Doesn't get
both
much
corners
closer than
in the
that, does
pocket.
it?
No, it doesn't. Not when you catch both corners in the side pocket. Now he's banking that 8-ball. With speed and stopping the cue ball? Yeah, he is. So it's a containing chase. I'll take my 1 ball and not leave anything. He's going to bank this black. This cue ball might track to that corner. It did. And he made the ball.
Beautiful shot. My gosh.
The undercover man's taking the covers off, folks.
He is.
He's hitting some
He's
shots.
one ball away.
Yeah. It's a ball from the match.
I like what he did there too. He could have taken an aggressive route and tried to get cute with the 5-ball and cross bank it, and opted for a little bit.
I believe that goes on
Yeah,
this
I
front
think it does
spot.
too. I wonder if they'll address it, because maybe not.
We can't tell. The players take care of that. And in bank pool, there's really not much of a need for a referee. But right there, I might say something.
Yeah.
I might want it on the spot because it made the shot a lot easier. He's scratching again.
Well, there's no question that the ball will go on this spot.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the ball next to has been removed. And here's his game, his match ball. Lime 6. Will it be hard or soft? Pocket speed makes the pocket bigger, and
That is the match.
guys, that was an excellent match by Ian Costello and Preacher Bill Thompson. Keep in mind, Annie's Kitchen, where the sauce makes the boss, and the Recover Man takes the first match of the 2019 U.S. Open Bank Pool.
Ian Costello wins by a score of 4-2. For Mr. Bill Thompson, our 2 p.m. match will be John Phillips versus Mr. John Mora, coming to you in about 40 minutes.
Okay.
My name is Ben Sutherland. I've been joined with good buddy
Teachea.
George Teachea. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off
It's
there.
okay.
Folks, we
And,
will see you in about 40 minutes.
Perfect.